This play has tons of key moments that need devising and staging. The dialogue, while still important, feels less prioritised than the physical world of the play and the visual storytelling of the piece. Due to these moments' complexities, you may want to spend one session or several sessions crafting one of these focal points. A key idea I want to offer you before you start making moments is that it's vital to have things to play with in your rehearsal space. Items, furniture, material, props, toys, sheets of fabric, costumes, hats. Have as much stuff readily available as possible so things can be physically used to help create the scenes. If there's nothing to work with, there's nothing to create with. You need tools, just like a painter needs paint. If resources are tight, get every member of the group to bring in 1 to 3 non-valuable items that you can use in rehearsal to represent things. Even if you swap these out later on or develop these ideas, those initial seeds of ideas will only thrive if you have stuff to play with early on. Opening song. Firstly, take a look at the opening "Take Each Day As It Comes" song, which is performed by the Supernature Chorus. What's the style of this music? Is it rap? Is it folk? Does it sound like a national anthem? What are the Supernature Chorus like physically? Are they animalistic, like a pack of wild animals? Or are they more human and regimented, like an army? Are they old, haggard, slow and/or wise? Or are they young, playful, bouncy and full of energy? Consider if you want to divide up the lyrics between the company, or have everyone sing the whole song in unison. Are there any members of the company with musical skills? Could they write a melody to sing and accompany it with an instrument? And if lacking musical ability is slowing down the creative process, is there a way of speaking the lyrics rhythmically or with an element of musicality? Gretel's first contraption. This section starts at "They spring into action," Hansel following Gretel's orders on page 19, and ends at "Father's entrance" on page 20. Gretel leads the pair in creating a contraption which knocks an apple down from up high. How can this moment be made for the stage? Will actual objects roll, spring and twist and cause a knock-on effect as part of a contraption? Or can you create a similar idea using physical theatre, props, and having objects manipulated by the ensemble? I have 2 really useful resources for this. The first is a music video to the song "This Too Shall Pass" by the band OK Go. The video uses the idea of a continuous mechanical contraption that has many components to it. The second is a YouTube channel called Joseph's Machines. This channel has over 100 videos of carefully created contraptions, just like Gretel makes. As an exercise, can you accurately recreate one of Joseph's machines using physical theatre? And then can you translate this sequence into Gretel's contraption in this section of the play? Thumb war. On page 21, Hansel and Father have a thumb war. How can we make this theatrical? How can we use space and physicality? Can we use noise, sound, or music? How can we inflate this tiny physical activity to make it feel epic and exaggerated, rather than just dull and ordinary? Diane and Maureen. How can we play Diane and Maureen the chickens? Do we have 2 actors in chicken costumes physically being the birds? Do we use puppetry or shadow puppetry? Or something like a rubber chicken or toy chicken as a lo-fi puppet rather than a professionally made puppet? Take note of the stage directions on page 22 and 25 about them getting onto the chopping block. How can you do this? Make sure you cross-reference Carl Grose's introduction at the front of the playtext, where he talks in detail about how this idea was conceived in rehearsals. How do you want to get Diane and Maureen up onto the chopping block in this scene? Homing call of Graham the Ferret. On page 23, Hansel and Father call Graham the Ferret. What is this call? Is it spoken words or just sounds? And is there accompanying physicality? What does Carl Grose offer in terms of description as a starting point? Where can you go with it? Blowing out the candles. On page 27 and 31, Hansel and Gretel blow out their birthday candles 1 year apart. And each time there is a huge shift in the atmosphere, the space, a change of the world around them. How do you stage this? How do you show wind on stage? How do you show hunger? Are these two huge events the same, or is the second one different or worse in any way? How do you show the escalating awfulness of everything? Mother and Father's slow dance. On page 40, Mother and Father have left their children in the woods and are sad. Mother wails, and the pair do a slow dance. Have a go at choreographing this dance. What's the style of it? Is it wild, silly, and satirical? Or is it genuinely tender and caring? What music can be used here? And how should the music feel? Sad, loving, nostalgic? Does it need to be a song with lyrics? Or perhaps something more filmic and instrumental? How's best to tell the story of what they're both feeling? Can you compile a playlist of tracks for this moment? Act 1 Finale. When Hansel and Gretel head off into the woods at the end of Act 1, there's mention of snow, Hansel and Gretel changing form, and a song. Take this whole section and explore each moment of it in detail. What could the song be like? Hopeful, passionate, optimistic, or perhaps more contemplative, still and thoughtful? Focus on the key images and events here, and let them guide you so the storytelling can be clear. And that's Focal Points in Act 1 of Hansel and Gretel. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, please give it a like. Do check out these other videos and subscribe. And if you want to support what I do on the channel, you can click on the link in the video description. All the best.